What is going on, guys? It's your boy Sean bringing you another fitness nutrition video. Sorry I'm a little out of breath. I just got finished doing some sprints. But anyways, that's not why you're here. You're here because you're interested in intermittent fasting. So let's get right into the subject. So before I go any further, guys, I just want you all to know that I'm solely speaking from my experience and how intermittent fasting has gone for me. You know, I don't know how it's going to affect you. I don't know how your body's going to respond. So just throwing it out there before we get into it. First thing, guys, it is not a magic pill. You will have to combine this with healthy nutrition and consistent weight training in order to see long-lasting good results. Think of it as like another tool in your toolbox where eating healthy foods is a tool, going to the gym and weightlifting is a tool, intermittent fasting is another tool. Intermittent fasting alone will not burn all the fat that you want it to burn. So intermittent fasting has several benefits, so I'm just going to name off a couple of popular ones. So first things first, it's extremely simple. So those of you that don't know, the intermittent fasting method that I go with is a 16-8. So for 16 hours of the day, I don't eat, I'm fasting. And then I have an 8-hour window where I'll consume all my calories that I need to consume. So for example, I stop eating at 9 p.m. Okay, I'm not going to eat again until 1 p.m. the next day. So from 9 to 1, 16 hours, I'm not eating, I'm fasting. From 1 to 9, I am eating, and that is my 8-hour window where I consume food. So again, like I said, very simple. And why do we like simple? Because who wants to wake up and wonder, oh my God, what time am I going to eat? Am I skipping breakfast? I missed breakfast. What am I going to do to, consume what I want to have for breakfast? Yada yada. Numerous scenarios out there. So it's simple. It breaks down 1 o'clock, which most of you out there have a lunch break around then, is when you eat first, and then most of you get home, during the evening, consume the rest up until 9. You can play around with this too. Like I've done noon to 8, I would eat, and then from 8 o'clock to noon the next day, I'd be fasting. So play around. There's plenty of methods out there. I encourage all of you to go and do your own research, figure out which one works for you. I do the 16-8. It's what works best for me. It's the most popular one, and in my opinion, it's the most simple one. So moving on to another benefit, it lowers your insulin levels. It makes your body fat more accessible. So when your body is trying to burn fat, well, it's going to be more accessible, and it's going to be easier for your body to turn that fat and burn it and get it out of there. So another little one, guys, by eating, in a smaller window, you're naturally going to consume less calories. Most of the time, I understand, in 8 hours I can eat a lot too. But most of the time, especially if you're not used to it, you're going to definitely eat a lot less calories than what you usually have been doing by not doing the IF. So what does that mean? Well, that means if you're consuming less calories, then you're simply going to lose more weight. More specifically, because you're doing intermittent fasting, it's going to be easier for that weight to be fat. Now, can it be muscle? Yes. That's why it's very important, and that's why I consume a lot of protein when I'm doing intermittent fasting, and that's why I go to the gym, 5-6 times a week doing consistent weightlifting, because I don't want that. I don't want to burn muscle. I want to burn the fat. I want the muscle to keep growing. So what do? Eat a ton of protein, go to the gym, and lift consistently. So in addition to lowering your insulin level, guys, it's also going to increase your growth hormone. And what does that mean? Well, that simply means that you're going to gain more muscle, and it's going to be easier for you to lose fat. So it's going to increase the release of norepinephrine, which is a fat-burning hormone. So basically, guys, to dumb everything down a level, it's going to increase your rate of muscle growth, and it's going to increase your rate of burning fat, which is massive for people who are looking to, get lean, burn fat, and build muscle. So a common problem that a lot of people have with IF is, well, when's the best time to lift? To be honest with you, I don't know the answer to that question. I've seen numerous articles saying you should do it right in the morning on an empty stomach. I've seen numerous articles saying that you should do it after you've, eaten your meals for the day, around like the evening time. So what do? Well, I like to lift on an empty stomach because not only, when I'm burning those calories there, it's using my stored fat as energy. And then after I consume everything after the workout, since my metabolism is higher, I'm going to continuously keep burning burning calories, so what I'm eating is also being burned and lowers my chances of those carbs or anything else being stored as fat. Another common question is, do you fast for the whole week? Like, you know, I can imagine eating for only 8 hours for 7 days out of the week for the rest of my life. You know, I'm totally with you. You definitely need those days, especially on the weekends when it's hard because you want to stay up late, you want to go out with friends, you know, numerous things that you want to do, and you want to consume food inside of your fasting window. So what do? Well, Sunday through Thursday, I'm fasting from, you know, I don't eat from 9 p.m. to 1, and then I eat from 1 to 9. I'll do that on Sunday all the way to Thursday. Fridays and Saturdays, however, I won't overeat in my amount of calories for the day, but I'll allow myself to eat any time throughout that 24-hour clock of the day. So if I want to eat, you know, theoretically 2,000 calories at midnight, I can do it. You know, if I want to eat 100 calories every hour, that's fine. You know, I allow myself 2 days so I don't go insane. So 5 days of intermittent fasting versus 7 days of intermittent fasting, there's not, you know, an extreme difference long term. That's why I allow myself to have those 2 days that I can eat whenever I want. So lastly, guys, I know this is difficult, especially, you know, if you've never done this before, and those first, you know, month or two of, you know, waiting to eat until your fasting time is up can get tough. So I'm going to share just a couple tips that have helped me when starting intermittent fasting. So tip number 1, chew gum. Guys, less than 5 calories is not going to break your fast. Some people argue the other side. Personally, I haven't noticed any difference. You know, less than 5 calories, which is usually a stick of gum, is not going to break your fast. So if you're getting hungry, stick a piece of gum in your mouth and just stick with it. Well, there you go, guys. That is everything I have today about intermittent fasting. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. You know, if you did, leave a like, leave a comment if there's any subjects you guys want me to talk about more on here. Again, these are going to be coming out more frequently. I got lots of stuff over there on the whiteboard that I've written down of ideas that I'm going to be getting on and getting out here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, please sub, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video.